A new place, a new home for a while. Let me feel alive.
Now we're going to move on to the Laketroller. Now, the Laketroller is a very simple unit. Like its name describes, while you're out on the lake trolling, it works great. So we'll demonstrate that one now as well. Now, one thing to consider with this is instead of having the brake on the side and the counter, you need to unscrew this, and then as you're letting the ball down, each full rotation is 1 foot. So there's some counting involved. If you want to drop it down 20 feet, you need to know you went down 20 feet, 20 turns. And then, you know, you're keeping an eye. If you want to go lower, you need to factor that into your consideration while you're using it. So this is a 3-pound Scotty cannonball. We carry these as well. They're a neat little system. So, you want to tighten this up before she goes down. Make sure everything is secure on there. And then again, I'm going to hook my line release to the system. Now, we'll do exactly what we did before, and we'll show you with this one. So, because it doesn't have a rod holder, I'm going to be using the rod holder on the back of the boat. So, same deal. I'm going to release my line a bit. I like it about 10 feet back. Different people like it at different spots, and that's fine. You can do whatever you like. So you can hook your line release there. You just want to make sure that it kind of looks like a Y. You don't have anything in the way. You let that go. Now, this is a fun part. So we're in 30 feet of water. So I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 28. Let's go 26. Tighten it up. Get that snap back. Now, I'm going to have to put this. I can hold this if I like, but for all intents and purposes, let's throw it in the rod holder. And we'll just keep an eye on that. So we're in 35 feet of water. I have 26 feet on my Laketroller down. We're gonna keep an eye on the rod. It's a beautiful day here on Green Lake. Hopefully it's productive. I can see a few fish floating around. I hope they're fish on the Garmin Striker 7-inch. You wanna have a look at that? So that's what I'm seeing right now, but that's essentially what it is. Now, what some people do is you can mount a seat on these benches. You can put a pedestal seat directly before. I just like hanging it out in the tube personally. Fortunately, I don't have any major back issues or anything yet, so this is the tubes I find built-in suspension while I'm watching my rods. Works great. So guys, we've had another 5 minutes of fishing here. Unproductive. There is fish down there. We're going to spend the afternoon out here fishing as well, but we just want to wrap up this little video for you guys. So again, similar thing. Grab my rod. If I had a fish on it, would probably be released, but you can simply hold it, give it a tug. It's going to release from that line clip. I'm going to reel in my rod. And I'm just gonna hook this up. Just store this back in here for now. And then this is, you just loosen this off of here. Perfect. Very easy to use, straightforward system, and with our boats you can have a downrigger. They're about $100-ish right now, 120 approximately for that whole system here, which is great. I don't know if I would trust fishing salmon with it, or you know, in the ocean, I mean, I haven't tried it personally. I always use the 1050. If you were to catch this on the wrong thing in the water, I mean, I've never done it, but there would be potential that you could maybe rip it out. You know, as long as you're trolling around in a lake, you're cautious when you're using it. In 15 years, I've never heard of anyone using one of our boats having an issue. So we'll let that be the test of time for now. And I'm sure you guys will love it. Either one of those systems you choose. Thanks for watching.
A new place, a new home. For a while, let me feel alive.